So guys, thanks for coming back, and this is just going to be kind of like a little bit of an update. There was a tool that I bought that I've been wanting to show, and you guys might have seen it in the background if you've been watching my other videos, but I haven't used it yet in a video. I had something I'll show up today, so I figured I was kind of excited about that, so I'd let you guys see my new personal protective equipment that I bought and the new tool that I've had. It works really well. So I'll show you guys that after I show you my new PPE. So these are my normal glasses, and then you guys will see me wearing these, and they fog up and they're pretty bad, and they do protect my eyes, but they fog because, you know, I don't have heat because I just don't fix stuff. So watching other YouTubers, blacksmiths, stuff like that, and Alex Steele went to Glasses USA, so I decided I would go ahead and give them a try because I had some money on one of my spending accounts for insurance that wasn't going to carry over, so I was like, okay, I'm going to use up some, and got a nice pair of prescription safety glasses. So they fit really good and stuff, but since it was such a drastic change, I figured I'd mention it, that way, you know, people would know. But now that I'm in the shop, these are going to be what I'm wearing. If you see me before I start forging not wearing these, that's because I haven't done anything in the garage yet. If I'm wearing these, more than likely I've already been moving stuff around. But let's go ahead and get to that tool real quick, because I've been pretty excited to show you guys that too. So guys, this is my new little tool. It's pretty neat. Got it off of Amazon, and I don't know if you know what a chop saw is. You can get them. They're fairly cheap. They're like $100, or, you know, for a really crappy one. If you want a really nice one, they're like $200, $300, $400. And, you know, if you want some of the other saws that cut steel, don't have the grinding discs. There are some that do that too, but didn't have the money for that, and I seen this, and it was fairly cheap, and it's just like a miter saw. Slides forward and back, down. So if you're cutting a big piece, push it down, run it back, cut all the way through it. And I cut a round bar. It was an 1.5-inch round bar, and it cut pretty good. Like it did take like a couple minutes, but just slowly cut it and rocked it back and forth. And it was an old disc, so I had to roll it over and do it from the other side. But this was really fun. The first time I use this for making a project, I'll bring you guys in for that. And then if you've watched this far, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little sneak peek of what I'm going to start working on after this video. This is one of my sketchbooks that I've been sketching ideas and stuff in. And after making that kukri I made, I started filming making another kukri, and while editing video, I deleted some of that, and so I kind of set that project off to the side. I might come back and revisit it, and I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted a little bit more practice before I started making my chef's knives for work, but I was trying to decide what I wanted to make, and I liked making that kukri, but my grinder doesn't really like to cut how it has that point and then has that upward belly. It doesn't like to grind in that rounded section there. So I'm like, okay, what big knife can I make that I have steel for, that has a nice flat bottom profile that I like and that I think other people might like to see me make. So if you don't know what this general shape and stuff is, from my understanding, this is my interpretation of a Bowie. So I'm pretty excited about this. Should be nice It's going to be a difficult grind because it's a very long flat. From right at the back of the edge here to the tip is 10 inches. So this is a 10-inch blade, and it's pretty much all flat. I'm going to have a false edge up top, brass guard hopefully, depending, almost dropped the camera there. Depending on how well the forging goes, initial grinding before heat treat, this might just be a basic wood handle. And this will be a full tang too. I'm not going to do one of the other styles like a coffin or anything like that. I'm going to do a full tang, so this will be wood on the outside of the steel. This will be brass, which I have here. But if everything goes really well, I might order in some special handle material. I haven't decided yet what I would want to get. But as of right now, this is the overall design of my Bowie knife. So I'll go ahead and do a pan back and forth for you. And hopefully this will turn out well. Because I'm looking forward to make stuff like this a lot. But that's your little sneak peek. So that's it, guys. That's my little sneak peek and cool tool updates. With that towel hanger I made, I do have to readjust those. If you decide to try to make one of those, I would do that same bend, just do it at like a 90 to save yourself the trouble. I tried to make it so it was just a little bit, out, so it was nice and had some radius there. But the towel only had about, less than a ½ inch to slide in the back of the wall. So if you were to fold the towel in half, it would get really tight. It'd be a pain. You couldn't just drape it over it. I probably won't do a video on that, me fixing that, just because it's pretty much the same process as before. But definitely wanted to mention that for anybody who is following along with these things. There are a few of you. I'm almost at 50 subscribers, so I'm pretty excited about that. Hoping when I start reaching close to that 100 mark, I'd like to start doing like giveaways and thank yous to subscribers, once in a while or once every road mark. I haven't fully decided because I'm not sure if I'm going to get there yet. But please like, share, subscribe. If you know somebody who's getting interested in this stuff, I did talk to a few people at work before I ended up coming home that were talking about, they were interested and started asking me questions. So it was really cool to meet and talk to somebody who is also interested in this. I know I have a couple of people that also work in the kitchens that are interested in making their own knives or having me make them. So yeah, thanks for watching this little update. Hopefully I will get working on that Bowie very shortly.